I get to do some of what I did for so long. My air conditioner stopped working. So I went out this morning, 4 o'clock, before I had to leave to go to work. Found my condenser fan motor bad. Yay. It's been raining since I've been home. But it stopped now. So I'm going to go. There I go again, saying so. I'm going to go out and fix it. All right. All right. I'm going to replace the condenser fan motor, fan blade, and the capacitor. Something I learned early in my career when I did this for a living. Fan blade's like, I don't know, $20. And if you've never had to replace a fan blade on a condenser, then you're like, well, why do I want to spend $20 to replace a fan blade? Well, I'll show y'all. Always just replace the fan blade. It'll make your life so enjoyable. It's brutal when you don't change it. It's been so long since I did any of this. It's 5/16. Unbelievable. What? Where's my 5/16? I better have my 5/16. Oh. I'm just going to tell y'all. I don't know where my dog went. Turn off power. Just hit the disconnect. Don't do anything with power on it. You will die. If you don't, you wish that you had. Because it hurts. How do I know this? Just experience. Yep, just experience. Alright. I might go get my drill. So I gotta take the lid off. So you go around. Take this off. It is nice if you have a drill. I will say that. Or if I should raise that camera up so I'll get a bird's eye view of what's going on. My daughter has a GoPro. Should probably just use a GoPro. Strap it to my forehead so y'all can see everything that I do. Everything. Bad thing about a GoPro is I can't zoom in and out. There's my doggy. See, there's my doggy. Okay. Unbelievable. I don't remember this many screws being. Wait a minute. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. It's just going to take the shroud off. Okay. So what do we got? Purple, black, and a brown. So, can y'all see? What I'm going to do is replace that bad boy. That's a 3-in-1 capacitor. So, there I go again. So, punch myself in the face. Oh, come on. I got them marked. Brown is your fan. Yellow is your hermetic. Ugh. Purple is your common. Red your common. Purple and brown. Go to your fan motor. All that good stuff. Okay. Did y'all see that? Nope. Of course you didn't. So I just took that off. Shoot. Yeah, I'm going to raise this up. Scoot it back. Probably should come over here. Wish it was a little bit taller. Okay. So look. Flipped it upside down. I got a new fan blade. Boy, it's locked up tight. Okay. Got black, brown, and purple. And I'll just take those off. Right there. Oh, great. Hey, Astrid. Purple. Black comes up here. What you doing, Astrid? You like rainwater, don't you? Yeah. Some of that rainwater. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that. There you go. Why do they do that? All right. Now what I gotta do? Oh, I gotta flip it. want to hit the doggy. I could do this much faster, I guess. But I'm not here working on an hourly rate. So I don't have a boss yelling at me going, why aren't you done yet? Why aren't you done? Why aren't you done? You got another call to go to. You got to be done. We've only given you 2 hours to replace that condenser. You never replaced a condenser fan before? Ugh. I do not miss those days. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I think I'd like going out in the field again. Kind of miss working out in the field, changing fan motors and stuff. But then all the horrible things that I used to have to listen to with bosses come back. And it's no fun. No fun. Oh no! There went my washer. Say, oh no. My washer just disappeared into the grass. No. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. I'll tell you another thing why these motors go out so much. Is because they're not as thick. So there's not as much material there to absorb the heat. So, there I get someone. I feel like every time I say so, I should stick my tongue to the capacitor. Anyway, the framing on the motors aren't as thick. They're just thinner, more lightweight. So they tend to, they don't dissipate the heat as well as the older motors that were built earlier. It seems like each year they get less and less. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing, can you? They get less thick. Everyone's like, well, we don't want to increase the price. So by not increasing the price, we're going to make them cheaper. Make the windings thinner, make the copper thinner, make everything thinner, all this thinner. It just doesn't dissipate the heat as well as it used to. That's why back in the 40s and 50s, even up into the 80s, motors could last forever and a day. Forever and ever, like Princess Bride. Forever and ever and ever. Oh boy. Look, this is the reason why you always get a new fan blade. This has been out in the weather for 5 years. I could try to take this off and watch, this one just popped right off. Watch. I could try to take it off, but it's not worth it. Oh, look at that. Ha ha ha. That one fell right off. Normally they don't. Normally they are a booger bear. But I got a brand new one, so I'm going to put a brand new one on. A booger bear. And I wave to everybody that comes down. Because you never know when you might need some help. So I just wave to everybody. Don't hurt. It don't hurt. I cannot believe that fan blade just popped right off. Astrid, it just popped right off. It just popped right off. Say no. Say, oh no. Say, oh no. It just popped right off. Say, oh no. It just popped right off. It's going to be close. Gonna be close. Neighbor just got home. 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 They don't talk to me very much. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not a likable person. I was a likable person. Maybe I'm not a likable person. You know? I'm afraid I'm gonna strip that right out. Afraid I'm gonna strip it right out. And then knowing my luck, I would strip it right out. Yep. I still don't know where that other washer is. Man, these things are so flimsy. I'm so scared I'm going to strip them. And then my luck is it would break and here's the other washer. It would break and go flying through the condenser coil and rip my condenser coil to pieces. And then I'm buying a whole new unit. And I don't want to do that. Oh boy. What are you doing, Astrid? back over here. Now that I got all that, look, just give you a it's supposed to go down in that little hole, but I had to cut that. So I'm gonna go get another wire tie. But in the meantime, I'm gonna fish this down in there. All right. Bastard, you like that water, don't you? Yeah, you like that water. Mm-hmm. All right. Light goes up here. Go get the wire tie. I'll be back. All right, got some wire ties. Right here. All right. Flip this bad boy over. That was easy. Now, let's get this capacitor on. These capacitors are a pain in the butt. Again, 9 out of 10 times when your fan motor goes out, it's a capacitor. They've been getting cheaper and cheaper. These things used to never go out. Now they go out all the time. Very, very frustrating. Alright, so you got a common, which is your C. Well, that just doesn't feel good. See how loose that is? Let me put it right there. That just does not feel right. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this and squeeze it a little bit. Not much. Make it a little bit tighter. Man, why does that not feel right? It's a little bit better. Put it on there a little bit differently. That one feels good. Before I blow it up, I know what I just did. And it wasn't good. This is my compressor. It goes right here. Okay. Now, I know I could rewind it, look at it, but I don't want to. So common is red and purple. Y'all see that? Blow it up a little bit and I'll show you. Just in case you know. So look right here. Red and purple go to common. Fan is brown. Compressor is yellow. Hermetic. H means hermetic. So I almost made a boo-boo. Almost made a boo-boo. And put my hermetic on my common, which would not have been good. That would have been a bad boo-boo. Bad boo-boo. How come that? There. That's better. That's better. There. Alright. Got everything on there. Moment of truth. Well, first of all. Alright. Got everything back on. Now I need to put all my screws back on. I'll blow it all up. I know you shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it. Because I live a little on the dangerous side. There you go, Big Daddy. And that's what I call a fix. Booyah. What you think about that? What you think about that? Hmm? What you think about that? Hmm? Come on, get underneath there. There. What you think about that there, Big Daddy? Hmm? Cheap fan motors. Probably made in China. Who knows where they're made? I just know that they're cheaper. Materials cheaper. All right. It's getting old. It's harder and harder for me to get up. it back on. Good to go. See y'all later. Took me 30 minutes. I would be so fired if I did this for a living.